So I get asked often, why do I lift stones? Why do I lift rocks? Why do I do this crazy stuff? And aren't I afraid of hurting myself? So number one, no, I'm not afraid of hurting myself. I've been doing this a long time, injury-free for the most part. Why do I do it? Well, when I first started, I just did it as a way to add strength training to my outdoor workouts when I used to go hiking. I could do push-ups and squats and lunges and all that, but I wanted something more. So I started lifting a small rock, significant enough, but enough to put some weight as I hiked up hills. And at the time, 21 years ago or so, I thought I was the only one doing it. I didn't really give it much thought. I just started doing it. But as time went on, and I went on a search for some inspiration from other strength training people that strength train, strong men, whatever, I came across three people that had a huge influence on me. One, the late great Bud Jeffries. Two, Scott Sonnen of Club Bell and Tac Fit fame. And Ross Enemayet, the boxing coach. Those three guys inspired me a lot. They did a lot of outside of the box thinking, which really stirred that passion. And I came across an article and some pictures of Bud Jeffries lifting these big, big rocks. And I'm like, whoa, that's really cool. So now I realize I wasn't the only one doing this. There were others, even if it was just me and Bud Jeffries at the time. And I know that's not true. There's been people doing this for a long time. People that I wasn't aware of at that time, but have become aware of since. So then, fast forward several years, and then Facebook came out, and I came across another gentleman, the late great Eric Fiorillo of Motivation and Muscle podcast, and he invited me on as a guest. And that's when I started to realize that there was a whole stone lifting culture out there. And then I started connecting with the guys from Scotland and Ireland and Iceland and across the US, and realized that there was a cultural aspect to it. So I do have Irish blood flowing in me, so it just became a thing, and I just stuck with it. And once I realized I wasn't alone in this quest, I wasn't the only freak out there, it was just wide open at that time. And I met some other people, and of course, now understanding a bit more about it, I started lifting heavier. And my technique wasn't all that great in the beginning, until a gentleman named Mitch Labonte commented and sent me some videos on how to lap a stone. Now, I never followed strongman or any of those other things at the time. I was just a fat dude trying to get into shape when I first started. So I never followed any of the sport. I think I watched football at the time, but no strongman. So Atlas stones, all that stuff was just not in my purview whatsoever. But now it is, and now I understand the joy of it and the technique of it. And as I've been doing this a long time now, more recently, I've been asking more questions about how to lift, and technique. And different cultures have different ways of lifting. Basque Country north of Spain, they have their own style. Scotland has their own style. Norway, Ireland, they have their own style. Pakistan, India, Middle East, Africa, Native Americans, they all have their own style of stone lifting. China, Japan. So it's fascinating to see all the different techniques and styles out there, and to educate myself more on it. So the more I do it, the more I love it. It's been 21 years, and I see no reason to stop now. I'm 57. Hopefully I'll be doing this when I'm 77, 107. We'll see. As long as the body holds up and God allows me to do it, I will keep doing it. All part of that journey is a good nutrition plan, eating right, and supplementing where you need to. And for me, I found a wonderful company through a very good friend of mine, somebody that holds multiple state records in powerlifting and strongman in in Ohio, Jamie Yunt, and I've partnered up with him and have been doing this wonderful business opportunity, these great all natural supplements, which are a huge part of my regime. I've tried other supplement companies and I've had some good ones. There's a lot of good supplements out there, but I wanted to partner with a company that I knew was faith-based, truly faith-based, not just lip service, but really faith-based. They stuck by their belief system, and they stick by an all-natural supplement. No fillers, no artificial sweeteners, none of the other bull. So since I've started using them, it's been over 2 months now. My strength has increased, not because it couldn't before, but these supplements have allowed my body to heal in a way that I don't have some of the nagging little pains in certain areas of my body, like my lower back, my shoulder. I feel so much better now, so I'm not afraid to go for the bigger lifts. And so that's why I lift, that's why I supplement, that's why I love what I love, and I love the people that I'm meeting by doing this. There's a whole community, a brotherhood of stone rock lifters, and absolutely love it. I don't see any reason to stop. It's probably one of the only full body fitness moves. I mean, there's others out there, but this one taxes the body in so many ways that you couldn't even begin to understand, and very hard to duplicate with a barbell or any other form of lifting. So I love stone lifting. Give it a try. If you have any questions about how to do it, or you want to give it a try and you're nearby or coming through the area, just look me up. Hit me up on Facebook. I'd be more than happy to show you how to do it. Or if you're already doing it and you just want to go out lifting, I've got several spots that are just fantastic in Western New York, and hopefully at some point they'll be put on the map as a stone lifting destination. So that's that. I hope you all have a blessed day. God bless. Bye-bye.